Hello, everybody. Welcome back up here. And want to say thank you and welcome to the new subscribers, guys. Appreciate you and great comments up here that I see. And kind of like a happy here that the astrology that we're doing here helps you because it's gained this wisdom. Um, yeah, talking about it, I had to dig in it, go back into the original. Egyptians back into the gate of truth, back into who was Saturn, where the Saturn came from, the personality, um, these energies of Saturn, because we're going to be in a very kind of like a interesting positions. As you see it up here, I show you a picture of this is a kind of like a measurement of the gate of the truth in the front of um, we are talking about of Osiris, which is that represents the authority, while Isis is representing the moon up here. But what we are going to be talking about with this is the gate of truth that it's right in here. Everyone had to put something up here within the truth. If you look at it, that is the mean Lilith, that is the true Lilith, and what the truth is to be determined from within. So you can be able to pass it and be reunited within the gods. But if you're not Egyptian, you wouldn't be passing on. And there's a lot of going on in there. But what are we going to be talking about is right here. This is Thoth. Thoth is more associated really with Saturn. He was the Egyptian keeper of mysteries. He was the god of the moon. He was sacred text, mathematics, science. He knew everything. He was the messenger, and he was keeping the records of all the deities, which is actually his other more today's name known. It's Elohim, the only human who reached to the God's level. But he was a master of the knowledge in there, and uh, he was keeping the records and the scripts. So, what is this is tied up to you though? The evolutions that we are gonna go through it in there. The evolutions that he has to go through this gate, to this new cycle, this new life that we are going to have. And during within this positions, particularly right now, within what's going on within the sky in there, it is about that here it's the record, here it's the wisdom, here it's what is taught was giving the wisdom to the gods. That was his job to be the advisor to the gods, to the Isis, to Osiris, to everyone. He was the one who actually was giving the wisdom. And as the astrology that it's coming up right here, here is the Saturn with the divine energies through all this. This is why I brought it, that picture. I had to dig in particularly and talking about this Egyptian's mythology a little bit up here. So you can understanding inside of it within yourself what we are going through. You're gonna go through this process. The truth will set you free, and that is what the truth is. And as the truth is where? The truth is found within the records. It's found within you. It's found within the subconscious. Your subconscious knows how to navigate it. The future knows how to navigate the positions within you. And as of today, this energy that is gonna come forward, everything is gonna be looking at to what? To that energies of Saturn, of thought, of Elohim, what it was, what is going to be, the one who knows the records, the one who knows and wrote the Akashic records, the one who keeper of everything. And as this is for it. He's the one who's recorded whose God did what and so on and so on. Does he knows about your soul? Yeah. All right. So with that being said, in the morning, as the moon is going to be connecting with Mercury, Mercury is also represents the messenger of thought, the messages that thought was giving in there, even though the thought was the father of the moon in there, of the intuitions, because the intuition leads to what? Self-learning, right? So with this kind of like positions that we are having at and in the morning, you are going to be facing this intensity pressures, these situations for a lot of wars, a lot of things going on up in there, as the Egyptian gods they've been fighting in there. But if you were wise, as go back into the past, as this is a also connecting with the past. Hopefully, you heal the past from yesterday, because the moon had to pass through the south node first, facing the past face to face. She had to meet with the authority, the mean Lilith and the true Lilith in there, which is that what represents that scales for it, and the Mercury, the messages, but the messages from who? From Saturn. Saturn is a, if you understand, in the proper positions, and is a from that energy of thought. He was not even good, was not even bad. He was saying the things as it is what it is. And this is what Saturn represents. Saturn represents the ultimate truth. And that's what the ultimate truth brought him to that level of the Elohim, into that level of being an angel amongst the gods, and there, the keeper of the things. So you should take a look at it a little bit to get yourself within the more within the mythology. You should go ahead and study if that is your thing for. But today, as that energy is gonna go for the moon, it's gonna begin to be transiting into Scorpio. Scorpio, that it's ruled by the underworld. It's in there. It's ruled by Anubis for Anubis is also representations of Mars and Pluto at the same time for that transformations. You have to go through the darkness, and only there you're gonna find the light for. It is written into the Emerald tablets for those who wants to know more about this situations. But as it is divine timing right now in the morning, you're going to be looking into these divine energies within yourself. And the truth in there is going to lead you to that freedom, but that freedom is going to coming from where? That freedom is going to be coming from you agreeing with your soul, and you stop disagreeing with your soul. That is what is going to be this beautiful, beautiful energies. As a Mars and Venus, it's kind of represents the eye of Ra and eye of Horus. You need to be able to put them together. All right. Talking about the next hour, as we are going to be going into this energies up here at 8 o'clock for the ascendant is going to be focused more within the moon, and as the moon, it is focused more within Jupiter up here, and that represents more Horus. If you want to know more about it, that is that growth that it's healing in there. That growth, that wisdom every time when you become more wise and more great within yourself, how the day makes you feel. It's relaxed. You release what the pain is, the situations that it is, and you are learning to go even forward. This is going to be a very beautiful time when the moon is going to be meeting Saturn, because that divine energies right now, those messages, they're going to come in up here. But that's going to be until a little bit a while. We are talking about 10 days from now energy too. And this wisdom that right now it's gained within that balance is going to be showing up. Talking about this midheaven and Mars and Cancer, you need to understand that Mars right now in Cancer, it's learning proper behavior, proper personal behavior in the family. Okay, proper personal behavior at the family. Some of you may be learning new things, learning new patterns, learning new behaviors. Maybe there is some things that you see in it from within yourself, and this is what's the truth with this. So if you are in a peace within yourself, I'm happy for you. If you're in a war within yourself, seek what the wars there are, and look at how to find the peace within you. Okay, you don't have to live the rest of your lives within the wars and so on and so on without point. All right, as we going by at 9 o'clock, the midheaven is gonna be at Leo. That is gonna be perfect timing of this lion that sits there and protecting and says like, the truth is like the lion. All you have to do is set it free and protect it itself. There was this beautiful picture in there as the lion 4, and I want to be trying to give you this kind of like expressions again in there. Very beautiful picture for today's report. Here is that the lion that it's sitting there guarding it for, and only if you have the truth you can get through this, and so on. Without, and that's what this is going to be represent. The power of this lion need to be go ahead and protect and defend the truth, but the also going on forward with these energies. As the ascendant, it's going to go into a Scorpio, descending within that. That is going to be these divine energies with Neptune. You're going to see the darkness, but within the darkness, you're going in there to find the light. Because here's what happens is that the test of your own light is always in others. Okay? Can the light see itself? No. But you see, when you turn on the light, you see everything else, right? Everything else that it's dark in there. So if you pointed the light towards the light, you see only light. You don't see it anything else. But when the light is pointing out to the dark objects, then you find their form. And this is about to shining the light into your own darkness. You just see this within confirmations. All right. As we are going to be talking about this, doing this process, it has to be done with love. And those who are currently working in there, or they have particular energies in these forms, up here, something that is in Scorpio, this is going to be a very powerful energy because this is the energy of the FBI agent. This is the secretive agent who seeks down within the secrets, within the hidden stuff. That is the special people who knows what's going on within the world. Those are these special things that they are digging into the buried things. And picture yourself on that. But you are investigating what you live the world. The world has who has to do what it has to do, and so on and so on. And there, but that energy is gonna be perfect with Saturn and perfect with Mars. There's gonna be some this kind of like let's be unwise. Let's get the energy of right process. As this divine energies, they're gonna continue coming in towards Saturn. We're gonna be finding out a lot of this inner wisdom in there. But that is going to be the moment that the lion is going to be looking into the vision. Is that a proper? Is that a great? Is that the things that I want to move? And you're fighting that universe in there. You're not going to go to that truth. The truth will not going to set you free because you don't free yourself from the truth. And the only way that truth can comes out is when you free yourself. Okay? And you're gaining the wisdom of that. that how that feels when you say the truth, when you are the truth, when you act in the truth. You don't have a worse within you. And that is what you want to win right here. Make this balance. All right, 11 o'clock, we are talking about the divine energies from Chiron and Jupiter. How does you feel when you heal all this pattern within yourself? Yeah, you went to the darkness and you heal all this. How did you feel? Feel free. Free from what? Free from the underworld. Free from the darkness. You are free to go ahead and do things. But you have to be wise with this freedom. And as the next hour, the energy is going to be going, the ascendant is going to be going into Sag. Up here, we have this midheaven here at Virgo that it's opposing Saturn. Sometimes your personal logic doesn't understand the messages of the divine messenger. Why? Who stands in your way? All this. Your past, your desires of control, your own messages that you want a real ruler, and so on and so on. While Saturn said, the ruler, it is about working and cooperate with the universe. You're working with the ruler, which is the universe. The universe puts you in this spot up here. Don't forget where you came from. And this is what the Emerald Tablets, they say you have to unlearn everything that you learned. You have to die from a physical body and become these purifications before you understand what you need to do. Okay, study those stuff, guys. They're gonna be highly recommended, highly kind of like helpful to you. Okay, so as I said, the next hour, this is what the freedom will be: the freedom of the Sag, the freedom of expression, the freedom of speech. But don't go against and speech against the universe. I am gonna get nailed. And right now, as the midheaven is at Virgo, we have a very beautiful synchronizations here. If you have something at the end of Virgo, we're talking about from the 22 degrees to the first degrees of Libra. In there, God bless your soul. Because all this pointing energy right here of this kite, it's leading to this. To help you to have that transitions of finishing, completing my personal healing, my personal readiness, and I'm ready to be with somebody else. Okay, I'm ready to be with somebody else. But if you're in balance within yourself, you're bringing that imbalance within others. And now the imbalance within others, while you have the relationships, it triggers the personality in there, what needs to be healed. And as that energy is going to be opposing Neptune, you're going to be seeing that there is something within the mind, the process of thinking, the subconscious, and everything that has been piled up within you that you think what is white and black and what is good and bad and so on and so on, without seeking the between the black and the white. It stays the balance. Balance between the yin and yang within yourself. All right. Talking about balance, talking about Tor in there and so on. Now you're feeling all these energies. You got that energies when I wake up, and now at 1 o'clock, you're beginning to realizing what are you working with? Where are you at? Where is it going on? What is your expression is for it? To hi, Lauren Demore. And thank you for being here. That is a good day indeed. Thank you for the eyes. And talking about within this, the moon as it going forward in there. The moon is going to be looking at how to put all this together as Isis been looking for the parts of Osiris in there. And you're going to be looking at for those missing piece of information so it can be able to put everything together. This is why they said in the psychology that the right one will find you in pieces. It will bring you the peace. So take a look in the relationships. How you that relationship first from within yourself. Can you be able to look at the pieces of the persons you love and put them together and pointing out how they can put themselves together? That's what love is. That's what care is. But you need to learn also how to do this in your own self. A lot of this wisdom and a balance is going to come in today. Hopefully, the people will learn. But the people want to learn, but they're learning where? They're learning where the things is not correct, things is not right. And this is why this energy is going to be going, the mid-heaven is going to be going to the underworld. And only they're learning lessons when they meet who? When they meet Anubis, right? And Anubis tells them, until you don't correct yourself, you don't do all this, I'm going to put you to the circus of life, and so on and so on and so on, until you learn it how, and then I'm going to take you out, and then you are going to be doing what you're doing. For. So with this kind of like an energies up here, the wisdom is going to be going to see these visions, this clarity of this power inside of what you knew, that it's coming into your subconsciousness. See, your subconsciousness will knows when you what is good, what is bad, and how to behave. Question is your ego sometimes does not allows you this. But on another side, if you take a look at it, when you get yourself a free and you have too much freedom, and it's like, okay, I got all this and I got all that and so on, and you're like, I don't have to grow anymore. You're facing Jupiter, okay? You're facing Jupiter, you're not growing with these positions. While everything is calling you for you to understand this truth and through the practicing more truths within yourself and keep going and going, you are growing through the truth. But the truth is coming from who? The truth is coming from Saturn, the one who sends you the divine messages. The one who is the astrology is underneath Saturn, guys. The secret learnings, all the occultism, all this secret esoteric stuff, they are under Saturn, but that represents what? That represents thought. Okay. So with that energies as we are coming in here, we are going with the mid-heaven, but Venus is about the love in there, going back into the Egyptian mythology for it. Even that Isis had to go ahead and digging into the water and going into the underworld and so on and so on, just to find the pieces, just to find out what they did with this. She had to go ahead and there and understanding that love. And with that love up here to it, guess what? She's looking for the advice. And who knew where is everything is? Taught. And Todd knows about everything in there, and because he's the advisor of all the gods in there, he knew everything because he kept record of everything. Okay, as that this kind of like energies inside of it, you're gonna be able to see what you need to do. If you want to learn something about your new life, right now you're understanding, I want to have a new life, I want to have a new professions, I want to have a new relationship, I want to have new this. You have to learn how to get it to this. If that is a new job, you study a new class. If that is a new way from new places, you study the new things. If that is a new relationship, you're like, you have to let go of the old one. It's like, hey, this is a new relationship. This is a new person. I need to learn my behavior with this person. That's what my love is. And this is what this mid-heaven with Venus represents. Digging it there, down into the subconscious. And who's talking to your subconscious is Saturn. You're going to see a lot of power when he turns direct. Okay, a lot of powers. And as we're talking about a year from now, he is gonna be right in here. He's gonna be together with Neptune at that Uranus Pluto trine. This is gonna be for a while, guys. Okay, the change doesn't happen for one day, but they're gonna be put pressures into the humanity to finally start evolving and acting as an evolved human beings. We're not only evolving technology, we are lacking our spirituality, what we are made for it. That's what we are lacking right. Okay, and this is what we're talking about a year from now. Okay, year from now. All right, as the day go by, forward, it's gonna be at 4 o'clock. Transformations, Pluto, the depth, going into the deepness, into this work that needs to be done with this. Uh, you have to do as you said. If you spoke something in there, that's what the power of the inspiration is. Inspire yourself. You do the work. You please the universe, and the universe is pleased. You do the work for the universe with the universe. That's what the universe gives you more. I have to learn my behavior with my new person. Truth. Yes, exactly. Lorraine, and thank you for your comments. Um, this is what it's all about. This is a new beginning. This is the new moon. This is a new cycle. The balance with others that it's missing, it's leading to what it needs to be healed from within. So you can have these better positions in there. There is a very beautiful report of this new moon to a full moon 2 weeks period, guys. If you, some of you wants to be, go ahead with that. All right, we are talking about 5 p.m. Right now up here as the ascendant is moving to Aquarius. Talk about this air energies. You feel the growth in energies. Uh, Powerful messages just comes in. The good things just feels. The vibe feels great. Everything it's in a friendly mood, and you're like, what? Where I was, where I am, right? You feel that positiveness, and the new begins to show you, yes, here's a little proof, but you need to do more. Here's some little things, but you need to do more. Here you need to learn this. Here you have to get into this. So with that powerful messages, that is the part of innovations, and this is what the age of Aquarius is. You do more of the new things, you get more excited, you begin to do more things. Yeah, imagine back in the days in the tribes when for the first time somebody made out of a clay, made a little cup, and then he said like, oh wow, I can make a big cup. Oh, now I can put what I'm going to eat. Oh, I can make it as a big amphor. I can store some liquid and a water. Right? That's what this is. The more you're gonna grow, the more you want to grow. And this is what this energy is gonna come, but you have to heal something, your desire for growth. All right. Um all right, we're talking about 6 p.m. Up here, the midheaven is with Sag. Sometimes when you overgrow over this and you start getting into, yeah, look at me, you put your nose above and you get out of this, yeah, it's about me and me and me and me and me for it. And when you say and so on, guys, take a look at it that sometimes when you go you're forgetting about one thing. You're forgetting about the universe. These sudden changes that the universe did it for you. You gotta be thankful. This is why I have to do this appreciations into, back in the days, appreciate to the universe in the paganism. In the paganism, they teach you to appreciate everything. You kill the animal, you go appreciate that the God bring it to you. God provided this food for you on the earth, help you to achieve the most important thing, your soul to have experience on earth for your growth. You need to have this experience in there. And some of you gonna be forgetting about this. And Neptune is gonna be remind you about it. You have to be humble. You gotta be thankful with all this. And that energy is gonna be going into Mercury, and from Mercury is going to a Jupiter and then to a Chiron. And that's gonna help you to heal patterns within you. Are you thankful to the people who help you out? The people who are next to you in the hard moments, the people who the universe sent it to you. And that is going to be the realizations. And guess what? Some of the people want, when they get better, they want to get this and so on, and then they discarding of the people who came to help them out. And the universe is like, yeah, exactly. But when you're grateful, there is a lot of joy, as you say, Laureen. The internal happiness of the soul gets there. You know, that happiness when you see a couple in love and they're walking on the street and they're streaming that love out of them. Why are you happy? You're happy because of them. Hi, darling. Glad to see you here, baby. Love you. And now that happiness grows within you. You too experiencing that happiness. You to be that openness. You to be that lovely person. You to stream that love out of you. You to have that. Yeah, you can have it. But it's about the truth. To pass to this level of truth towards your own self and get to that true love. And there, talking about Libra, guys. All right. Oh man, it's too hard. Oh man, I gotta. The hard thing and the right thing is always the same thing. That's what I'm saying. It is what it is. In there, well, Saturn says the same thing to you. So with this midheaven at Capricorn, though, it's telling you that with the love, with understanding, and together with Saturn, for it, you can gain this wisdom. When you being the truth, sticking to the truth, be the truth, and so on, then the more truthful things happens to you. So basically, that's the magic of manifestations. When you truly want something, you desire something, and it's naturally, truthfully comes from you, the universe will provide. That is it, the magic of manifestation. You can manifest through manipulation, but sooner or later, there is a price to pay. And that price to pay, in there, Thoth knows about it. Okay, and when it comes to the passing through the gate of truth, guess what? He's like, that's not truthful. And then nobody's, oh, hey, buddy, I love you. Oh, you're going to be sticking up here until you don't learn to be truthful. It is what it is, guys. And there. For But yes, there is a beautiful. I met some wonderful people after dreaming about them. Mystery and miracles. Yes, you always get a guidance ahead. This is why the dreams are important, to understand your dreams. Your dreams can manifest and bring you your fears, or your dreams can give you the guidelines of what you are going you within there. So the dreams are very powerful to understanding. It doesn't matter what the dreams are, good, bad, or ugly. Look at them, they are messages. Okay? They can be a messages what fears you need to overcome, or they're the messages of the guidelines that you need to see in within. Also, there is other type of messages in dreams, but I won't talk about this because this is a little more esoteric stuff. All right, just one thing I gotta tell you about dreams. If you're black and white, don't look at it. If it's a nice, clear pictures, colorful, and so on, pay attention to those. But black and white, That could be a manipulation of somebody's energies on you. That's it. All right, we are here on astrology, not as an esoteric energies in there for it too. But yeah, the job has to be done, guys. We need to change. We need to transform. We need to do the work. And who's gonna do the work is the moon. Okay, the moon right now, it sees everything. She sees the growth, and she sees what needs to be healed, what patterns they needs to be taught right here in the patterns within your mind. Now she understands everything. She understands the process, and she does the realization. She's like, okay, I'm going to get to this. I'm going to find the puzzles. I'm going to go through the darkness. I'm going to go to the expressions. I'm going to understand what does it takes to do the work. I will understand how that feels to be the new one. I'm going to be looking into the spirituality and wisdom. I'm going to meet my spirit because Saturn represents your spirit into the power of the records of everything the spirit that knows. But in order to get to this Saturn, in order to get to this thought, in order to get to this Elohim, you gotta be touched with your spirit through your soul. There is no other way. It is what it is. Okay? The gate is near, right? So many will enter, only few can get. All right. As we are talking about the next hour, the growth, the positiveness that you did today. It's gonna comes in, it's gonna be powerful with this. As I said, the midheaven is gonna be at Aquarius. This is what that specific energy is. The more new things it's coming out. If you pay attention, if you have something in Aquarius, particularly talking about moons in Aquarius, talking about if you have Jupiter or Saturn in Aquarius in there for it. Hi, Diamond B. Glad to see you here. You can give her a hug and kiss to Divina from us. For and talking about this energy, you know, when you start learning into the esoterics more and more, guess what happens to you? You want to learn more. You put more things together. When you start creating something, you want to create more and more. Start again, and you make the world the world beautiful because of your creations. Imagine the world is you. How beautiful you're gonna be recreating yourself for it. And this is about those things that you are gonna be seeing it as energy. You're gonna see all this process right now after this new period that it comes in, why you're doing it, and what is the cause and effects you can do. And hopefully you learn it from yesterday. If not, go watch the yesterday's report. All right, transformations time. Yeah, some of you is gonna be like, well, it's gonna be hard. I cannot change. I have this sickness. I have these wars within me. I have these fears within me. I don't know about this. I don't know about that. And this is what the moon is gonna be seeing this imbalance. But if you grow and it says like I need to heal, there will be no problem because life has to go in there for. Okay, hi twin flame power and going it within those positions and those energies right now um, for it. You are going to be seeking at this work that has to be done within you because this work right here, as I said, this Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune, this trine and this sextiles, they're going to be for a while. This is a year from now. It's still here. This is another year from now. Okay, it's still going to be here. And the people who think that they can skip, they can escape in there, I wish them good luck. But you, when you go through it, guess what? You're going to be evolving. You're going to be years ahead of them, right? Just because the universe brought you this Saturn here. brought you these informations. Okay, that's what this is. And for it. All right. As we're talking about, this is going to be a 9 p.m. Energies. The midheaven will continue to be at Aquarius. This growth that we are talking, it's going to be continue going on and on as the ascendant it's with Jupiter. I think I talked already about this a lot. Even in the next hour, which is going to be at 10 o'clock, that energy is going to come even more forward. Some of you at 10 o'clock is going to be sit down, he's going to be looking this, he's going to reading books, he's going to finding things, videos maybe going to find you, books maybe going to find you, articles. However, you are right now on going. Why? You are making cardinal changes within your life. That's what it was. That need of cardinal changes that we're experiencing a few days back, now you understand it. Who understands you? Your intuition. Now your intuition, it's linked into your awareness of divine energies. You're understanding what the universe planning was. You have this aha moment, but in your self. All right. And as we go in at 11 o'clock, midheaven is with Saturn, with thought, messages, proper messages are coming, proper things that goes on. You see that through the love and through hold on into certain things, it's going to be creating powerful relationships within Saturn. But the war is going to break every relationships that it's out there, including within your own self, just because you did not learn your personal behavior at the family. But don't forget about it. Family, it is about everyone on earth. And unhealed patterns and staying in the past and hold on to the past, that is going to be the one of the things that everyone is going to be looking at. But the people who are understanding the plan, the evolutions, and the moving forward, and their wisdom of thought, now they will understand. They will be in a much better positions in life. All right. So with that, that's what the Asto-Gravitational report is. I'm going to be wishing you a good life, guys. If you have some any questions for it, you can ask right now. If something comes up later on, there is an email above. You can give us an email up here, and we're going to be giving a try to do the best things for you to help you out to get back on track and to find mostly who the heck are you? Who are you? And that's what that is. Okay, you to finding yourself, finding your powers, finding this guidance that you needed, and you to start walking on your own. Okay, that what thought job is. He wants the advisor how the things is going on. 4. So, oops, my eyes are timing lately. High twin flame power. Lorna, that flower you mentioned it is on the wedding ring. Okay, my ears is ringing. Wedding ring, ringing. Yeah, okay. Thank you, my friend. Enjoy another with the loves. Appreciate you guys. Let me give you some the gifts of love and take it as much as you need it, guys. And yeah, we appreciate you so much. Be love, guys. And thank you for the messages from the universe.